Whenever there is a question asks you to make m be the subjects, which means that from this expression from the questions, we are going to divide m equal to something. This is our target. In addition, that something, there should be no m here because we can't use itself to explain itself. And then the principle to solve this one is exactly the same as solving equations. If we know that 2 is equal to 2, then we can do whatever we want on both sides so that left and right are still the same. For example, we may times 3 on both sides. If we do so, 2 times 3 will give us 6, and also right hand side of the equal side we have 6 also, and they still remain the same. So from this calculation we know that we just do the same thing on both sides, then we can still say left hand side remain the same as right hand side. So now we go back to the questions here. Equal side here, and then we have 5n minus 4m. We have over 3 and 2. First, I hate fraction, and over 3 which means dividing by 3. So to do opposite, plus minus times divide. It is dividing 3 at this moment. To offset the effect, we are going to times 3, which is the opposite. So the whole left hand side we give a bracket, whole right hand side we are both going to times 3. If you times 3 here, it facilitates your calculation, make it easier. At the same time, you have to times 3 in the right hand side also to keep left and right remain the same. So now 3 divided by 3 will give you 1 time. And everything divided by 1 is just become the same thing. So that's why 5n and negative 4m is left in left hand side. 2 times 3, we just replace it by our answer in our brain. It is 6, so I replace it by 6. It's closer to our final target here, but I want m, I don't want 5n here, so I try to remove it. I try to write them separately so it's very clear that this is the first term while this one is the second term. I don't want this one, that means I don't want positive 5n. For plus something, to offset this result, I'm going to minus something. So I choose to minus 5n because I don't want it here. But as a side effect, it will happen also in right hand side. So finally, 5n minus 5n will become 0, and that's why it's disappeared. We write negative 4m. And then right hand side, we think whether we can combine them. The fact is number and n, we can't add them together, so it still remains 6 minus 5n. It's even closer now. What we don't want is negative 4 here. So you have to realize what between negative 4 and m. Negative 4m means negative 4 times m. So to do opposite things, I want to divide both sides by the same number. Times negative 4, opposite is dividing by negative 4. So I choose to divide both sides by negative 4. We make a decision, then I just follow my own step. Negative 4 divided by negative 4, negative, negative, give you positive. 4 divided by 4 give you 1. So this is positive 1m, which is our target. And then we just need to simplify this, but nothing we can simplify. So we just keep writing the same thing. Which means that m is equal to 6 minus 5n over negative 4. We successfully make m alone in one side. At the same time, there is no m in right hand side. So that's fulfill the requirement of make m be the subject. That's the answer.